Folks, today I'm going to talk about how you can cash in on the second wave of COVID-19. That's right. Now, it may sound bad, but hey, there's an opportunity here, and I got to share it with you. According to data coming from Europe, it looks like the COVID is spiking once again. In the U.S., public health officials have warned that cases of COVID-19 would likely increase as Americans spend more time inside during colder winter months. CVS reported that they're hiring as many as 50,000 new employees to test for flu and COVID during the fall and winter months. The drugstore chain now has more than 4,000 drive-through coronavirus testing sites across the country and has conducted about 5 million tests. Competitor Walgreens said the company continues to evaluate staffing requirements to ensure our teams can support the administration of COVID tests and vaccines once available. John Brownstein, a Harvard Medical School professor and ABC News contributor, said infections may spike in the fall because students who return to in-person classes will not be practicing the same level of social distancing and mask wearing as they did during the initial wave of the pandemic. In addition, public health experts for months have been sounding alarms of a nightmare that could occur if the United States sees the traditional flu season mixed in with higher rates of COVID-19 transmission. The bottom line is this: America may very well see part two of what we witnessed beginning of this year. And if that's the case, there's going to be a massive demand for in-person and virtual medical care. And that's where I'm seeing opportunities right now. First stock on my list, American Well, ticker symbol AMWL. American Well Corp provides telehealth platform principally in the United States and globally. American Well Corporation is based in Boston. The stock started trading just a month and a half ago, back in September, and price is already up 57% during this period of time. While I do admit I'm recommending the stock as a cyclical play based on COVID-19 and the flu season that's spiking right now, or that's going to begin spiking, there's a good chance this type of medical biz model will continue to take off in the future once COVID-19 is behind us, since tons of people are now using these type of services. There's a good chance we could see a substantial spike in price of the stock before the COVID-19 panic is behind us. Relative strength is strong, and I'm seeing more upside since the recovery phase may take substantially longer than what we as a society hoped for originally. We still don't have a vaccine, and even after one materializes, we don't know how long it'll take to eradicate it once and for all. During this period, AMWL should see strong appreciation in value. The second stock on my short list is one we've already talked about in March and April, and boy, oh boy, it's gone up. Teladoc, TDOC, the undisputed leader in virtual medical services. The company offers telehealth services via mobile services, internet, video, and phones to clients primarily in the United States. Its solution connects consumers with physicians and behavioral health professionals to treat upper respiratory infections, urinary tract infections, sinus, dermatological conditions, anxiety, smoking cessation. Boy, we just named a mouthful. 5-year return on this stock is over 1,000%. 5-year revenue growth, almost 1,200% higher. There's currently 15 strong buy recommendation, and the stock continues to make new highs quarterly. There's an upside price target of about $295 per share, and if COVID-19 continues to rear its ugly head and the flu season heats up, there's a good chance we can see another major rally from telehealth services stock such as TDOC and AMWL. Relative strength is solid, both stocks are strong, and tech is finally there to make telemedicine the way people interact with their doctors for most visits in the near term. According to analysts, this COVID environment has caused tech to speed up forward in time by about as much as 4 to 5 years, which is also helping to jumpstart this industry on the right foot. Expect more upside from Teladoc and American Well in next few quarters, especially if the current stay-at-home environment expands in the coming months. Folks, the little guys, well, they're leading a charge against Wall Street, and they could open up opportunities to strike it rich, even if you aren't an expert. For the first time, literally for the first time in trading history, the balance of power has swung in totally other direction. Retail investors could have just as much potential to move the markets as Wall Street veterans. I can hardly believe I'm saying it, but it's true. The Robinhood effect could forge a new path for everyday traders, giving them potential to triple their money before the weekend. I want you to get a piece of the pie too. That's why I'm revealing exactly how you could make the most of this opportunity and more. Don't let today's opportunity pass you by. Click on the link below to potentially triple your earnings before the weekend. Do it now.